Hello mga boss, this is Boss Rod and welcome to Boss Rod TV Life and Tech Podcast. And for today's video, pag-uusapan natin, so sobrang daming programming language out there. I know some of you, especially sa mga beginner and also sa mga nag-i-start pa lang na career shifters is nahihirapan tayong hanapin or piliin kung ano ba talaga yung programming language na kailangan nating aralin. So, in this episode, pag-uusapan natin how to choose your first programming language. Why choosing your first programming language really matters the most, no? So, why this is very important? And ano-ano nga ba yung mga key factors na kailangan nating i-consider when choosing our first programming language? So, first, in my opinion, we need to understand first or we need to ask ourselves, ano ba yung gusto nating field na pasukin sa IT world or IT industry, no? Gusto ba natin sa web development? Gusto ba natin sa game development? Gusto ko ba sa data scientist or machine learning? Or gusto ko ba sa mobile development? So, once na ma-understand nyo na or once na nalaman nyo na yung sagot niyan na gusto nyo tahakin is ma-isolate nyo na agad kung ano yung path or kung ano yung mga list of programming language na possible yung pagpilian dun specific sa field na yun. So, for example, web. Nandiyan dyan sila JavaScript, andiyan dyan sila Go, andiyan dyan sila PHP, Ruby, and many more, no? Marami pa yan. So, pagdating naman sa data science, andiyan dyan sila Python. I'm not sure kung ano pa yung mga iba. Hindi ako familiar sa ibang field. So, pero for sure, Python for machine learning or data scientist stuff and so on. And for game development naman, andiyan naman sila Go, sila Rust, yan, sila rin yan. Marami pa yon, so hindi ko lang kabisado kung ano-ano pa yung iba. And then for pagdating naman sa mobile development, andiyan sila Java, andiyan sila Kotlin, sila Dart, no, JavaScript as well, andiyan din and so on. There's a bunch of stuff na possible na programming language na pwede nyong aralin, no? But if hindi mo alam kung ano yung gusto mo doon, is mahirapan ka talagang salain kung ano ba yung dapat mong aralin from the start. Okay? So next, once na mapili na natin, no, na-list down na natin, kunyari web development, na-list down ko na lahat ng programming language na ginagamit for web development, the second thing na kailangan natin to understand or to research on is yung demand sa market. So this is very important, no? Kasi as a beginner, I wanted to make sure na yung inaaral kong programming language is available yan dun sa job market, no? So ano ba yung sinasabi kong job market? Ito yung mga opportunity outside, no, sa mga different kinds of job hunting website, no? Nandiyan kung available ba, marami bang offer for Python, marami bang offer for JavaScript, marami bang offer for this specific programming language and so on. So you need to start researching first. Ano ba yung in demand sa market ngayon? Okay, that's important. Kasi gusto natin, pagka natapos na tayong mag-aral, nakapag-build na tayo ng mga application and so on, gusto natin siyang magamit doon sa mismong work natin. Or kung maghahanap tayo ng work, gusto nating magamit lahat ng mga pinaghirapan nating pag-aralan for that specific programming language. Okay? And then, next is yung resources. So, what do I mean by resources is, you might want to learn a specific programming language na marami ng resources na available. Like, for example, JavaScript, no? JavaScript, sobrang daming resource na pwede mong gamitin for learning the JavaScript, no? Python as well, ang dami rin, no? Java, C#, Go, Rust, and so on and so on. So, those are the things that you might want to pick when choosing your first programming language. Kasi yan na yung mga parang sobrang dami na talagang resources na pwede mong gamitin pag aaralin mo na yung programming language na yan. So, next is, ano-ano nga ba yung mga top beginner-friendly na tingin ko na programming language na you might want to try, no? So, first is JavaScript. So, JavaScript, it's very flexible in a sense na pwede kang gumawa ng mobile development, game development, desktop as well, and also web development. So, it's very versatile. At saka sobrang dali niya lang din aralin. Next is Python, no? Sa Python, very basic lang din yung syntax niya. Even I'm not that aware or hindi ako masyadong heavy Python user, when I start learning yung pinaka basic fundamentals ni Python, hindi siya ganun kahirap aralin. So the same thing with Go, no? With Go naman, sobrang dali niya lang din aralin and very basic yung syntax niya and so on. So, parang ito yung mga part na hindi ka masyadong mahihirapan to understand why this thing works and how this thing works and so on and so on. And lastly is PHP, no? So, well, coming from a PHP as well, no? Nung inaaral ko siya, hindi ako ganun kahirap aralin kasi very straightforward din kung paano siya nag-work, paano yung server and client boundaries and so on. So, those are the things that we can use or at least for me, in my opinion, no, yung mga beginner-friendly programming language na you might wanna learn pagka gusto nyong mag-choose ng first programming language nyo. So now, number 3, ano-ano ba yung mga common misconception pagpili ng programming language? So, ito yung mga kailangan nyo tanggalin, no, sa mindset nyo or tanggalin sa isip nyo. So, X programming language is dead. Like, di ba, yung mga famous quote na PHP is dead and so on, no? Tanggalin nyo sa isipan nyo kasi hindi siya nakakatulong and also, it's really impossible for a specific programming language na mamatay, no? Dahil sa mga modern technologies na or modern programming language na nagsisibol ngayon. So, it's a common misconception na hindi sa inyo makakatulong as a beginner. And second is you must pick the perfect programming language, no? So ito pa yung isang misconception, no? Nakaramihan ng mga beginners or mga nag-start pa lang is gusto kong aralin yung sobrang perfect na programming language. Gusto ko yung yung wala nang flaws and so on. Ayun yung gusto kong aralin. Kasi the reason for that, mga boss, is mahihirapan kayong humanap ng perfect programming language, no? Kasi hindi siya nag-exist, no? Every programming language has their own pros and cons, no? May kanya-kanyang trade-off yan, may kanya-kanyang flaws yan. And it's better to understand how the programming language works and embrace kung ano yung mga flaws nila, no? Kasi if you really want to work on that programming language, no, you should embrace kung ano yung mga flaws niya. Okay? You need to understand how to avoid those things and so on. Yun. And last but not the least is, kailangan isang language lang yung itry mo or pag-aralan mo. So, in this opinion, no, I actually disagree with that. Kasi in my opinion, for me, as much as possible, if I can learn multiple programming language, no, para lang malaman ko kung fit ba ako sa programming language 1 na to, sa programming language 2 na to, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on and so on. Gusto ko silang matry first before ko ma-pick kung ano ba yung talagang gusto ko, kung saan ako nag-e-enjoy. Kasi that is very important, no? Hindi yung tipong, okay, isa lang daw yung kailangan kong pag-aralan. So, nung na-pick mo na yung PHP, no? Inaral mo na yung PHP. Now, sa PHP na to, hindi ka nasisihan and so on and so on, no? That doesn't mean ba na kailangan mo mag-stay doon? Kasi sinabi is, kailangan isang language yung aralin mo. For me, in my opinion, is, it's better if you try some programming language as well. Kasi you might find what is right and what is enjoyable na programming language for you. So in conclusion, ano ba yung mga key takeaways na kailangan nating i-understand before we choose our first programming language? Now, first is we want to know ano ba yung pinaka-goal natin at ano ba yung gusto nating maging na klase na programmer. No? Kung gusto ba natin ng web developer, gusto ba natin maging mobile developer, gusto ba natin maging game developer, or maging data engineer, or data scientist. So those are the things that is very important to understand first, or very important to know first sa sarili natin. And then second is find what is the most enjoyable programming language based on your taste. The reason why I said this, because this is very important for you to grow and also mas maging successful ka sa magiging career mo sa IT industry as a software developer. Paano ka mag-e-enjoy? Paano ka mag-i-improve as a software developer if yung specific tool or programming language na ginagamit mo is hindi ka na nasisihan? So you need to find the joy first. Kasi once na nag-e-enjoy ka doon, possible yan pataas yung passion mo to do the coding more, to build more application and enhance your skills over time while doing those. So last but not the least is yung pag-research sa job market, no? So you need to understand that as well, or you need to at least give an effort or at least take time to do research kung ano ba yung mga in demand sa job market ngayon, sa LinkedIn, sa Indeed, sa sa other job hunting website, no? You need to check first ano ba yung mga in demand ngayon. Marami bang offer sa Python? Marami bang offer sa PHP? Marami bang offer sa JavaScript? Marami bang offer sa Dart, sa Java, sa C Sharp, and so on. Those are the things that is very important for you guys, especially for the beginners. And also sa mga nag-i-start pa lang na career shifters is to understand how in demand yung specific programming language na gusto nyong aralin. Okay? Yun lang mga boss, and I hope nakatulong sa inyo tong video na to or ng podcast natin na to, and see you on the next one. Bye!